Pushing every VO is that Stone Mountain CEO. Wishing that you was me. Girls on a tour of us, keep Barrett, Geo 2 and 3. Flies, I'm on A-Town, put them up east side till I die like we don't give a fuck. Keep them out so shut, talk is cheap. Pino been here, y'all been sleep. Pino hot and you know this. Oh, the rest have been chosen. Keeping up with these Joneses, still stuck with these hoses. So street like Elmo, so street like Elmo. Pino ain't the coldest, man, you funny like my elbow. Always on some other shit, stupid like my type of rich. Damn, what kind of life is this? I'm driven like some licenses. Let the head out when the beat go in. I'ma wait till the beat go in. We so sophisticated. Shout out to those who hate it. Kill a rapper, try and spit at me, that's suicide. Can't be known forever, and royalty is do or die.
Xavier Wills, RX Muscle Australia. I'm joined by Rhiannon Harris, IFBB Pro, Bikini Pro, one of the few in Australia, among obviously your good friend Amy Wright, and obviously a few figure girls and a few bodybuilders around Australia. Now, how did you go about getting your pro card? Because I know you went overseas and competed in a few shows. How did that come about?
Well, Amy Wright and I were lucky enough to go overseas with the Australian team and compete at the World Championships and the Arnold Classic Europe. And on our return to Australia, we were told that the judges were quite impressed with our performance over there, and we ended up getting presented our pro card. So yeah, it was a real honour, and we weren't expecting it at all. So yeah.
What was the experience like competing overseas? And obviously it is such a big comp like the Arnold Classic amateur event. How was that whole experience for you?
It's definitely an experience I'll never forget. It was amazing to be over there. It was my first trip overseas as well, so just to be in an event like that, it was huge compared to what we're used to over here in Australia. We'd only competed in sort of state comps and the Australasians, obviously. So yeah, even just to see all the booths and all the pros that were there, we got to watch the pro show and everything. It was just a real eye-opener into the federation.
Now, how long have you been in the industry? I know it hasn't been a long time.
Only a year actually. My first comp was March last year, so not long at all. So going overseas did help Amy and I as well learn a lot about the industry and sort of open our eyes to all the different divisions and everything like that, so it was good.
Now, moving into like the fitness bodybuilding industry, how's it been with your friends outside of the industry? Have you kind of moved on and got different friends, or are you kind of sticking with the same kind of group?
Well, I'm actually not from Perth, so I moved over here not knowing anyone really. So I got into the industry to sort of meet new people and everything like that. So I'm grateful to have my friends. A lot of my close friends are all in the fitness industry, so it does help a lot, and everyone's so supportive anyway. Like all my friends and family back home are really supportive in what I do anyway, so it's good.
Does competing and training and all that kind of stuff pretty much consume you, or is that just what do you do outside of, I suppose, like bikini and all that kind of stuff?
I actually still work full time, just a normal office job, and I really strongly believe in keeping a good work-life balance, and the same with training as well, like still having a life and everything. It is my life. I do obviously incorporate fitness and health into my general everyday life, so but I still work full-time in a normal office job. I still do normal stuff, so yeah.
Who's prepping you for this show? Do you have a coach?
Yeah, I actually train with the Amaras, Mike and Daniela, so that they write up my programs and do my diets and everything like that.
Now, we saw you girls wearing the Mass Nutrition or Miss Nutrition tops during the video. Obviously, you're sponsored by Luke McNally's Miss Nutrition.
Yes, Amy and I were lucky enough to get a sponsorship through Mass and Miss Nutrition, and they're such a great company, so we're really honoured and I'm really proud to represent their company.
Now, you're competing obviously in 5 days' time at the 2013 Australian Pro Grand Prix. That's obviously a massive, massive deal. We've never had an Australian bikini pro compete before. What's the nerves like at this point? Are you nervous or more excited to compete?
I think I'm more excited, like even just to be on that stage with the girls that are coming, like top 3 Olympia. It's amazing. Those are the girls that we look up to, so even just to be up there with them is just like, it's going to be such an experience in itself. So really excited to just get over there and compete in the first pro bikini show in Australia.
Now, I want to thank you for letting us film you and Amy training. For Xavier Wills and Rhiannon Harris, RX Muscle Australia.
Put your drinks up, it's a celebration every time we link up. We done did everything they could think of. Greatness is what we on the brink of.